Looking to work on some hip mobility? Well, I've got a nice little snack for you. Come along. Dr. Marcia of Move with Marcia, and today we're getting on the ground and working on hip mobility and the hands and knees position. Now, if you have a bed that is firm enough, you're welcome to do it from your bed. What you may need is whatever you're putting on the ground or your bed to get comfortable, whether that's blankets, cushion. If you would rather not be on your hands and would rather bear weight through your elbows, a step stool, a stack of blocks, books, side table, maybe a low chair, something like that would work. And at several points you have the option to add ankle weights, to add a loop band, or if you have like a light dumbbell you could squeeze behind your knee. There are some options for that. So for the most part, I'm going to actually demonstrate with my elbows on the step stool and of course explaining all of the options that you could take. Cool? Cool. Well, let's get to it. You can sit in whatever your comfortable seating position is. We're just going to make sure that our upper half is ready before we bear weight through those arms, right? So let's go ahead and reach up. Stretch, interlace those fingers, and then curl down. We're going to reach back up. If reaching up is just not for you right now, hands on hips. Reach back up, arch, look up, or your hands are on your hips. All right, let's turn to the right. Turn to the left. Some neck circles, chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Spin around or skip the back if that's uncomfortable. Right ear, right shoulder, chin to chest, switch directions. Nice. Shoulder circles, shoulders to ears, back, down, shoulders to ears, switch directions to the front, down, and around. Lovely. Let's get into the wrist. Let's do palm down, twirl, switch directions. Let's do palm up, twirl, switch directions. And let's warm up the fingers. So we're going to start here and then curl them in for 3. Here, curl. 1, 2, 3. All right, shake it out. We're ready. So let's assume that hands and knees position. Whether you're on your firm bed or the ground, I like to have my cushion for my knees. And if you're doing hands to the ground, you want the hands to be right under the shoulders, and you want the fingers to be spread as if you are gripping the ground. This is the motion that you're imagining, that you're literally balancing on your fingertips. Engage your hands that much, so much that I could fit my pinky in between your thumb and your index finger. That's how much you're gripping and squeezing the ground. Then the knees under the hips, solid, good. So this is the hands and knees position. As I mentioned, I'll be doing elbows on a table stool. That's just what I'm into right now. Let's get started with some pelvic tilts. So we're going to arch, 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 twerk team it, and then curl. I'm not moving anything with my pelvis. So I'm not doing cat and cow, just pelvis. Arch, curl for 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Let's do some circles. Bring some blood to those hips before we get moving. Switch directions. And back to center. Great. Let's get into some donkey kicks. So we want to be nice in here, solid, pushing away from the ground, keeping our weight kind of in this middle, and we're going to lift the right heel to the sky. Now, I don't get that high. Don't compromise height. Don't get into the height and compromise your form. Wherever you get with good form. And again, you could be here on your hands. I just feel like doing it here for right now. But I'm going to get actually a little taller because I feel like I'm not quite even. Alrighty. So we're going to start with the right leg. We're going to lift for 3 reps. Hold for 2 seconds. Right leg to the sky. 1, 2, drop. Breathe. Exhale. Lift. 1, 2, drop. Breathe. Exhale, lift, 1, 2, drop. Let's do the left side. Breathe, exhale, lift, 1, 2, drop. Breathe, exhale, lift, 1, 2, drop. Breathe, exhale, lift, 1, 2, drop. Lovely. We're going to do that one more time. If you feel like that was not that hard, the second set, feel free to add ankle weights around your ankles, squeeze a dumbbell right behind that knee, or put a loop band around your thighs. Alrighty, so if you chose to add those things, they're on. Fantastic. Let's do the same thing on the right side. You know what? We're going to hold an extra second. So we're doing 3 for 3. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Lower it down. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Lower down. One more time. Breathe in. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it down. Left side. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it down. Breathe in. Exhale. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it down. One more time. Breathe in. Lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it down. Take a break. You can sit for a second. We're going to get into some fire hydrants and then a combo move. So the other thing besides hands flat on the floor, you could also try fists on the floor the next time around. If your hands or your wrists are getting a little over it, you can give that a try. Alrighty, so we are going to do fire hydrants. So now, instead of bringing our heels to the ceiling, we're going to have our leg out, lifting out to the side. So starting from knee down, lifting out to the side. You could also, if you have a block, roll up a towel, anything that's slightly sturdy that you can rest your knee on, you could also lift from the surface and go up from there, if that feels better to you. I think I might actually take that option with fists. So go ahead and get set up, get comfortable. We're going to start in the right leg. We're going to do the same rep schemes. First round is 3 reps, 2-second holds. Alrighty, let's get ready to breathe in and lift up to the side. 1, 2, drop it down. Lift. 1, 2, drop it down. Breathe in. Lift. 1, 2, drop it down. Lovely work. Switch sides. I have to move a little bit since I'm doing that block thing. All right, left side. Breathe in. Lift. 1, 2, drop it. Breathe in. Lift. 1, 2, drop it. Breathe in. Lift. 1, 2, drop it. Alrighty, so you have the same opportunity here to add ankle weight, squeeze a dumbbell, loop band for the second set of the same exact motion. So let's go ahead and get set up, whether you're doing it from the ground or from a surface like me. We're ready. Let's lock and load. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. Lovely stuff. Mosey on over to the other side. We're ready. Lock and load. Here we go. Let's breathe. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, 3. Drop it. Lovely stuff. Take another little mini break. Good time for a water. And this time we're going to do a combo move. We're going to start in the fire hydrant, but we're going to keep lifting up and then turning our leg so we end up kind of in the donkey kick position, and then come back down, boom. So, should get interesting. It's kind of like we're doing a piece of hip circles in a way. But 2 positions you're familiar with, so you should already, hopefully, have an idea of how your body feels and what you need to do to set yourself up for success. Cool? Cool. So, let's go ahead and get started. So, the rep scheme for this is going to be, I'm showing first before we're doing, it's going to be lift, 1, 2, turn around to the donkey kick position, hold, 1, 2, lower down. Alrighty? We're going to do that 3 times on each side. Cool. So whether you are hands down, fists down, elbows on a surface, get that upper body comfortable. And whether you're starting from the block or just from the floor, get the knees comfortable. Make sure you don't have anything over here you could accidentally kick. Alrighty, so lock and load. We're ready, breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, rotate. 1, 2, rotate. Lower down. Nice, take a breath. Alrighty, here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, rotate. 1, 2, rotate, and lower. Lovely stuff. Take a breather. One more time. Here we go. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, rotate that bad boy. 1, 2, turn it back around and lower it. Lovely stuff. Now, let's do the other side, and then we'll cool off. Get ready for your left. Remember, for me, I just have to move over because I'm using my cushion and I'm lifting from a block. Maybe you didn't have to. So we're locked and loaded. There we go. Let's breathe. Exhale, lift, hold. 1, 2, rotate, hold. 1, 2, rotate, lower. Good. And if you have to constantly reassess, reposition, like that's okay. It's not a big deal. Here we go. Round 2. Breathe in. Exhale, lift. 1, 2, rotate. 1, 2, rotate, lower. Nice. Take a breath. And last round. Lock and load. Breathe in and out. Lift. 1, 2, rotate. 1, 2, rotate, and lower. Lovely. Get into a comfortable seat. Take a breath. Take a sip of water, maybe. So that was a lot of strength and a little bit of active stretching, if you will. There's a lot of groin you need for that, a lot of hip flexor you need for that. So we're going to breathe for a second, and then we'll just close out with a little bit of a butterfly stretch and sitting to really work on that opening again. So a couple of breaths. Lovely. So butterfly pose is on your butt, feet together. You can lift your butt up on a surface. You could sit on a block, sit on a cushion, roll up a towel. You could also stuff things under the knees if you're kind of hanging in the air uncomfortably. And you don't want to push anything. We're not yamming anywhere. The feet are together and then open like a storybook. And the only thing we're going to do is actively press down. So your hands could be behind you. You could lean against a wall. This is not meant to be super intense, so you're feeling very uncomfortable. Put your feet farther away from you. Find your comfort position. And we're just going to hang out and breathe for like 30 seconds. So this is how it looks if I'm not trying to push my knees down. That's how it looks if I am. If you can see the difference. You can also, if you're using a block or rolling something, make sure that height actually does meet you. Right now it's not at a good spot for me. That's better. Alrighty. You got where you got? Let's hold for 3 seconds. Breathe, cool off. Just drive home that flexibility as we cool off. Opening up that groin a little bit. For me, I know that's a big limiting factor in getting the height in the fire hydrant and the donkey kicks. It's a lack of flexibility in my adductors, aka the groin, and my hip flexors. I don't know if that's the same for you. Well, you've got to maybe take some videos while you do those things, assess, and think about it. All right, whenever you're ready, peel your arms away wherever they are. Help your legs if you need to help them get out of the position. Nobody cares. Find your comfortable seat. Get your water. And we did it. Lots of hips. And as a byproduct, lots of core, lots of shoulder, and lots of neck. Because keeping everything in line does require the use of lots of muscles at the same time. So that's also coordination. Well done. Great work. Stay hydrated. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. And I'll catch you on the next follow along exercise tutorial and all that good stuff. Bye.